every month I have that kind of experience. Bless you. What is up, my fellow Martians? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be updating you on my nano progress and talk about something that's been in my noggin for the past few days. What is up, my fellow Martians? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hello, I am Nicole Marcina, aka Mama Martian, and this is the Martian headquarters. Now, if you're hearing a background sound like, I don't know, maybe Peppa Pig, my son is watching Peppa Pig right now, and as you can see, we are not in my usual studio setup doing this update. I am here in our living room, and I've enjoyed this kind of setup where I just put the camera on and talk to you guys. Now, week 4 is about to end on my side of the world. Again, I live in the future. Now, my progress isn't the same with most writers that do nano. I am now at 31,000 words, and I should be at 40,000 words, I know, but I'm not. And I am trying to be kinder to myself about not being able to reach 40,000 for this week, because I only written, I think, 3 times this week, and the most words I got was during my stream, which was 4,000 words. Now, I still have a lot of days to catch up. I have tonight. I wasn't supposed to be writing tonight, but I had to because I need to keep on writing. I also have a stream with Nicole Swanson on Sunday, 2 a.m. my time. I will be joining KASHAY on her stream on Monday. I'm not yet sure if I will be able to join John's stream on Saturday because I'm still waiting for his invite, but who knows, but I will still be joining him in the chat. So yeah, I am at 31,000 words, and right now I am actually on to the last 2 chapters of TIOH, and it's so nice, so fulfilling to know that I'm done with the rewrites. But here's the thing, after this rewrite, I will be taking a break from this story for a week and then start reading the beta reading feedback. I know that the beta reading process isn't done yet, but I'm going to ask some of my beta readers to send me the chapters that they're finished with so I can reread everything and do edits that needed to be done. So that's the plan for December, to reread, and then for January it's going to be a quick rewrite. Here we go again with those quick rewrites thing. I am now at 160,000 words with my manuscript, and I don't know if I will be able to do that for 1 month, but I guess I will be doing 6 writing days for January because of that one. Now, since we are at the topic that I am at 31,000 words, something's been on my brain, something's been bothering me, and that is comparing myself to other writers. Now, I wanted to talk about this topic in like a studio setup, but I don't want to sit down in my studio and do this. I prefer this kind of setup because it feels like I'm just talking to a friend, and you guys are my friends. You are my writing family. Now, comparing myself to other writers, I've been doing that for the longest time. And I think most writers do that, especially when they think that their writing is not good or they're not the best writers in the world. Don't lie to me. That kind of thinking, that kind of mindset that you're comparing yourself to other writers usually happens when you're at your very, very downtime as a writer. Don't lie to me. I usually compare myself to other writers when I am at my worst moments whenever I write, and it has happened a lot during this nano 2020. Because I had a rough start for nano and I wasn't writing as much words as I wanted to. I wanted to write at least 3,000 words a day for this month, but I wasn't able to do that because I only wrote from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, and I can only do so much words during that time. So I have been comparing myself to my other writer colleagues, and let me just say that that kind of thinking is absolutely draining. I call out myself for that. Yes, I do. I know that that's a bad thing to do. However, I don't know how to stop that kind of mindset. And if anybody has like a trick or something, you know, just to make you stop that kind of thinking? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts about that. So it's been going on for a week, 2 weeks actually, and I had a few points to remind myself whenever I had that kind of mindset, and I hope that these are not tips, you know, just like something to tell yourself when you are feeling this way. First thing that comes into my mind is every writer is different. We are not the same. We have different kinds of lifestyle, different types of speed when it comes to writing, different kinds of style when it comes to writing. And I can't just compare myself to everybody. Mainly I compare myself to Kate Kavanaugh because she's very, very productive. I commend her for being so productive in her writing, and sometimes I get so frustrated that I can't do the same amount of work that she does. But then again, I'll have to remind myself, I don't just write. I work during the day, I am a mom, I have a house to take care of, I write, I do other things, I do YouTube, I do a lot of things, and I can only do so much during a certain time. So I had to really remind myself of that. Every writer is different, every writer has their own thing, and I can't just compare myself to anybody else just because I am frustrated at my progress. Next thing to remind myself is this kind of thinking is not a healthy mindset, and one of the things that I promote on my channel is progress is progress. Any kind of progress is acceptable. You shouldn't, you know, look down on yourself just because you write 1,000 words in a day or only 2,000 words in a day. Those 1,000 words or even just 500 words, that's better than having nothing written in a day. And I have to keep reminding myself that. But it's really hard when you are your own enemy, your own critic when it comes to that. I would still remind myself, even though I know that this kind of thinking that, oh, this writer is better than me, I know that the thinking will stay there, but I still would call myself out, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I need somebody else to remind me that, hey, stop it, knock it off. And to have other people remind you that it's not a healthy mindset, or to have yourself remind yourself that it's not a healthy mindset, it really helps, because at least you know that you're not in the right place and you need to snap out of it. But I also want to say that it's not wrong to feel this kind of way. To experience human emotion, that's valid. This kind of mindset, this kind of thinking, this kind of emotion, it's valid. We go through it all the time as writers. However, you can't stay stuck in that kind of mindset because it's draining, especially in our creative aspect. So my advice is, yes, it's okay that you feel that way. It's okay that you have that kind of feeling. However, don't stay there. Gather enough strength to get yourself out of there. And if you need help, don't be afraid to approach other people, especially other writers who can understand what you're going through. Now, if this is your first time writing, I understand that kind of thinking. I did that all the time when I was a newbie writer, especially with the authors that I look up to. I really wanted to be them by that time, and I understand. We go through that phase. However, as a newbie writer, allow yourself, give yourself time and space to discover who you truly are as a writer, because you are your own writer. You're gonna have your own style, your own voice. Your author heroes, your writing heroes will be there as your inspiration, but they're not supposed to be imitated. Now, if you've been writing for years, this kind of emotion, it has become like a normal thing in our lives, and I believe that we really have days where we feel that way, and I don't judge you if you do, because I have that experience as well. Almost every month I have that kind of experience, and my advice for you is give yourself, you know, just a bit of time to, you know, feel that emotion. Feel it, accept it, acknowledge it. Because if you try and deny it, it's going to be worse. Accept it, acknowledge it, and then help yourself get out of it. And if you can't help yourself, reach out to your fellow writers. Don't be afraid to reach out, because no one understands you more than your fellow writers, because we do the same thing and we go through the same thing every day. But that is all I have for you today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a big thumbs up and let your thoughts be heard in the comment section below. Follow my trail on social media. Everything will be listed down below, as well as my writing fam and my Pinoy Authortuber family. We are growing, and I'm very excited that more and more Filipino writers are joining into Authortube. So check them out as well. Again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video or on my next stream. Stay safe, stay creative, and happy writing, my Martians.